Bernard McBray, an easy-peasy person from easy-peasy island in the middle of the terrific ocean, by Roger Hargreaves and Gray Joliffe. This is Bernard McBray, the easy-peasy donkey. He lives in Stable Cottage, which is located down Asinus Lane on Easy Peasy Island in the middle of the terrific ocean. You've heard of the phrase, as stubborn as a mule, haven't you? Of course you have. And Bernard is as stubborn as any old donkey or a mule. Like, say for example, when Gary Grizzle, the easy-peasy bear, was walking along Long Lane, he saw Bernard and said, "Good morning, Bernard, eh?" To which Bernard would respond, "Good afternoon, Gary." Gary then looked up at the sky and said, "Looks like rain, eh, Bernard?" Bernard scoffed and said, "Puh! Nay, it isn't. It's a beautiful sunny day, so I'm going to go out and sit in the garden." But Gary was right. It was raining. And what a downpour it was. But was Bernard bothered? Not at all. He just sat on his bench in the back of his garden in the rain and read the paper. Absolutely nothing could stop him from doing what he wanted. It didn't matter what Bernard did, but everyone else was bothered by his antics. If he could jump a queue when wanting to go on a fairground ride, he would do it. "Struth, Bernard, mate!" exclaimed Steve Snap, the easy-peasy crocodile. "You can't just go around jumping queues, mate!" "Hey up, pal, Bernard!" added Charlie Oink, the perfectly plump pink easy-peasy pig. "I were here first!" But Bernard didn't care. He was the stubbornest donkey you'll ever know. Now this story takes place on Christmas Eve. Everyone on Easy Peasy Island had just about finished decorating their houses except for Bill Buzz, the Easy Peasy Bee, who had got all his decorations set up on November the 30th. He had just finished buying the ingredients for his Christmas dinner when he saw Bernard. "Christmas is coming, Bernard," he said. "Have you got your Christmas dinner ready yet?" "Oh, you silly bee, Bill," scoffed Bernard. "Christmas isn't for a long while." And he continued on his way. Then Bernard came across Gujrat Growl, the easy-peasy tiger, who was giving away leftover Diwali candles from 2 months ago. "Namaste, Bernard," he said. "Christmas is coming. Would you like some tea lights?" "Oh, you silly tiger, Gujarat," scoffed Bernard for the second time. "Christmas isn't for another month." And off he went, leaving Gujrat feeling confused. Then Bernard arrived at the city square, where he saw the biggest decorated Christmas tree ever. Willie Wolf, the easy-peasy dog, greeted him warmly. "All right, Bernard, me old mate. Christmas is coming. Are you looking forward to it?" "Oh, you silly dog, Willie," scoffed Bernard for the third time. "Christmas isn't coming at all." But Willie just shrugged his shoulders, and Steve Snap clicked his fingers, and somehow the lights on the tree illuminated, and everyone was impressed. Bernard just scoffed again and went home. Later that night, everyone on Easy Peasy Island went to bed and drifted off to sleep, and waited for Santa to arrive. All that is, except for Bernard. He decided to mow the grass. Or rather, mow the snow. "Oh, it's such a lovely summer's day!" he exclaimed as he mowed away, blissfully unaware of what was really happening. What was it? I'll tell you. While the whole of Easy Peasy Island was asleep, a special visitor was on his way. I bet you can tell who it was, can you? Bernard, on the other hand, was too busy scooping up the snow into his wheelbarrow to take any notice. "Oh, some people just can't understand it. How can it snow in the middle of summer? Makes no sense," he thought to himself. It was then he heard a familiar sound. Well, familiar to everyone else, but just not to him, really. "Oh, what was that?" he thought. "Better go to bed, I think." So he went inside to sleep. And while Bernard slept away, A familiar figure dressed in red and white with a sack of toys slung over his shoulder trudged up the path. He saw the lawnmower and the wheelbarrow full of snow, and then read the sign that said, Stable Cottage, home of Bernard McBray. And then he laughed that familiar, hearty laugh of his. Ooh, 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 what a daft old donkey! Ooh, 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 ooh. The following day, Christmas Day, just about everyone rushed over to Stable Cottage to show Bernard their presents. Wake up, Bernard, look what Santa's bought us, they said. Bernard stormed out of his house and bellowed, You're all wrong! It isn't Christmas at all! Oh, but Bernard, me old mate, explained Willy Woof, how come Santa gave us presents then? Bernard thought. Because, he was early, as usual, he replied, and stormed back inside and slammed the door completely shut, causing an avalanche of snow to fall from the roof of his house and covered everyone with it. But the following year, in the middle of August, while everyone was on the beach soaking up the sun, can you guess what Bernard was up to? That's right. He was getting ready to celebrate Christmas. The daft old donkey. Merry Christmas, everyone.